Yo, what's up? Time for a new base design. People were kind of wanting it. Today's I'm recording this. If you're watching, you're like, this doesn't, matter if like you're just coming here for like a base tutorial, but to my daily viewers, because I upload every single day, just like vanilla Rust series type videos. This is probably going to be the only video that comes out today, just so you know. Other than that, please do leave a like. This base design is really, really good in my opinion. Don't let the ratings confuse you, because sometimes my daily viewers, they like to, give me crap for, uploading a base build video instead of like the normal vanilla series that they get, like I said. And, they give me crap for it, and so, like, don't look at the ratings, see, like, whatever amount of dislikes. I mean, like, there shouldn't really be a lot, but, like, I get more than what I usually do on my vanilla videos. Like, usually on my vanilla videos, it's 97% thumbs up. Then as soon as I upload one building video every 6 months, out of all my daily days within those 6 months, then I get a little bit of backlash for it, which is fine. But yeah, just don't let the ratings confuse you. Either way, let's go ahead and get started. This right here is the base design that I'm going to be showing you. So yeah, hopefully you like this. Again, like I recommend this for like a duo or a trio. It could be for like a 5-man team. Like it looks like good. Like it's a pretty big base still, and that could be for like a 6-man team. It looks like definitely like the size is pretty big, but the upkeep's pretty low for the size of it. And unfortunately, with the 2 vaults that we have inside this bad boy, yes, there's 2 freaking like actual vaults that are not connected. You cannot splash them. Literally, people are going through 2 armored walls to fully raid you, no matter what. No matter what, they're going through 2 armored walls by default. So, well, assuming that you actually upgrade them to armored. End game, it's going to be sheet wall, armored wall to get inside one vault, and then again, it's the other vault's all the way over here. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a very, very quick tour. That base over there is the one that I just now upgraded, frickin' built for you guys in a video. Overall, I'm just going to go ahead and just give you guys a very, very just quick tour. And again, as I actually build this and like build the layout and everything for you guys, I'm not upgrading everything accordingly to how it would be if I was actually on vanilla. So make sure you're upgrading everything properly. You actually want to eventually get to a full-on sheet base, but having some different things stone that doesn't like really matter, you know what I mean, like a shop front area. This can stay stone, it doesn't need to be sheeted, but yeah. First things first, you come in here, and again, turrets and stuff, that's all preference. Do whatever you want with turrets. You might not even know electricity, so don't rock it if you don't want to. You have a window right here just to look outside the front door. That's something that I personally like. Again, personal preference type stuff. You don't like it, get rid of this right here. Frickin' put down a wall. Don't rock it, you know what I mean? Don't frickin' have a window there. I don't care what you do, alright? Then we have a large furnace. Whoa, large furnace inside of a frickin' base? I have not done this for like probably a few years, honestly. It's been a long time since I've rocked a large furnace inside of one of my main bases. I don't know if a lot of you guys can say the same, but there's probably some of you guys watching that rock one inside of a main base of yours. But it used to be something that was super, super common a while back, man. Then it just kind of faded away. Then people just started rocking external furnace bases, and I don't know what really caused that, but it's really, really sick to just have one inside your base. So I thought, you know what, let's just incorporate that inside of here. Because when I was coming up with this, I was thinking, dude, having a furnace base inside of our shit would be really, really cool. And, yeah, that was actually kind of an idea that my friend had that I kind of incorporated from him talking about it. So, yeah. So, yeah, overall, you come in. Again, garage doors, you can replace them with single doors if you want. I do use single doors throughout the different parts of the base, but mostly double door frames. 3 furnace loot room here, right? This right here leads to the core. Locker over here. Some beds, cool. Furnaces here, cool. So you have 6 different small furnaces. You can get more down elsewhere inside the base if you really, really want to. Then you come this way. These right here could be single armored doors. You can put down lockers on the side of this hallway. Again, don't care what you do. Just getting some ideas in your head. Turret right here. Some small boxes. Tier 3 right there. 7-box loot room right here. 7-box loot room right here. It only has 4, but, it can be a 7-box. You can get it completely done in vanilla and all that different stuff, so yeah. Then you come over here. This right here is a vault that you're going to end up expanding into. Again, this base, you can start from a starter, but I don't really recommend it because then one of the vaults is going to be overly crowded with like a tier 2 bench and just like different stuff. So I would highly, highly recommend that if you want to make this base, have your own starter base, right? Get it fully sheeted and all that good stuff, and then end up getting up to enough to actually start making this base. I wouldn't recommend starting from a vault from this base, although you can do it. Because if you start from it, this is kind of like what it's going to be looking like. You're going to be pretty limited on space because you're going to have a workbench here. And again, like the whole bag situation is kind of rough and space is kind of rough. So again, I would just make like a 2x2 vault starter if you want, or whatever starter you really want. and just use that, then eventually just expand into this. But again, everything interior-wise, these boxes, workbench, it's all up to you on where like you actually want to be putting all these things. So yeah, you come down inside there, cool. And again, this right here is kind of the space in between the vault. This right here is the foundation for this one, and then this right here is the foundation for this one. So you can see that it's like an entire square distance away from each other to splash it, which means that it's not really splashable. Especially if you upgrade this right here to sheet, if not even just armored, you can't splash both of these, so you're going through 2 complete armored walls pretty much no matter what, which is disgusting in my opinion. Okay, now let's go ahead and head on upstairs. What's upstairs, huh? I might wonder, you know, research table, repair bench, you know, whatever, triangle ladder hatch. Again, these hallways would be filled up with doors, garage doors, whatever, you know, it's all up to you. And then this right here could be a loot room, whatever else you really want it to be. Upstairs bedroom, battery room right here. Frickin' planter box room here as well. So you have 2 large planter boxes. Because, you know, we all want to start getting those pure ore potions, you know, with the yellow and blueberries. So now you have a farm for your yellow berry and your blueberry. Boom, easy, you know. Again, I'm not showing you guys how to do electricity in this video whatsoever. I actually don't know much of it myself, but I know, like, basics. And then over here, another 4-box loot room. And then this right here would have been a 4-box loot room as well, but... And then upstairs, or tip-top floor. Boom. I have a bunch of low walls placed down up here. You might be wondering, okay, what is that? Just to avoid griefing on the ladder hatch, you know, like if someone raids me and they get TC, they're not going to be able to cover up the ladder hatch and grief me in type of thing. So that's just going to, or like they still can, but it's going to require a lot more effort. But yeah, and then this furnace base right here is actually quadruple stacked with floor grills. You can have it double stacked, quadruple stacked. I don't care what you do. It's all up to you. All right, pal? But yeah, that's pretty much the base. It's pretty sick in my opinion, because it's like when you look at this, right, and let's say that you don't know this is a base that's on YouTube and how it works, right, and even if you do, it's still going to be so hard to raid even if you know the layout. It's still going to take so much no matter what. But if, let's say that you don't know the layout, right, where do you boom into this? Like when you just look at this and you don't know what it is, where do you boom, right? You see 2 squares right here, 2 squares here, 2 squares here. So it's like, okay, this right here is like the actual core, like in between the squares. Maybe just go through the ladder hatch. Yeah, have fun going through the ladder hatch, pal. You're on the wrong side of the base. But yeah, no, overall, like, the way that, like, they would really have to go is, like, through here, and then vertical honeycomb, and then down, and then through armored. So sheet, stone, armored, into 1 vault. That's only 1 vault, you know? And then from the outside to get inside, sheet wall, armored wall. It might not seem like that much. You know, 10 C4. It's not really a whole lot, Dylan, but that's only a half of, you know, your base is, like, best loot. Like, you're going to be splitting stuff up, so... 20 C4 if they're just going through outside walls, and then again, that's outside of all garage doors, all of 2nd floor, all of that stuff. So I feel like this is a super solid base to rock. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it here in just a moment. And yeah, again, like with this base over here that I make for you guys, not everything is upgraded the exact same as over there because I'm not upgrading it the same way. I'm just showing you guys like the layout. So do make sure that you guys are upgrading whenever you can. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this base building type video, and yeah, let's go ahead and start making this thing nonetheless. Okay, first things first, you are going to be wanting to have a somewhat flat area. It doesn't have to be 100% flat, but pretty flat for sure. And then yeah, let's go ahead and just get started on this thing, I guess, like right here. Okay, so assuming that you're going to be starting from this thing, or like making the starter base part of it, let's go ahead and just go like that right there. Boom. Just like any other vault base, right? And you go like that. This right here is literally the layout of each of the vaults. This right here is like just, you know, like what you get. So assuming that you're starting from this, boom, 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 boom. Very simple, all triangles, literally, which is also what makes it really cheap to make upkeep-wise with like the armored stuff, is because we're utilizing the upkeep cost and upgrade cost of triangles. Triangles cost a lot less to upgrade than squares. Yeah, you make this, boom, you have like your starter vault thing, cool. You make it, you know, get some loot set up with like you and your buddies, you know, you have like your TC right over here, right? And then, you know, like maybe like a tier 1 or something somewhere, some boxes. Again, this is all up to you guys. You guys can do the rest of like the placing boxes and stuff on your own. I'm just showing you the layout and how to like properly do the whole thing. After this, you have this right here, whether if it's fully sheet, fully armored, fully stone, right? Then you're just ready to start expanding. You're going to go like this right here, right? And then there's going to be a square right here. Square here, okay, just like that. So 2 triangles in front of the door, out, and then this here. Boom. And then this, honestly, right here can be where you stop if you want. You're going to make this wall right here wood. Soft side, okay. Go like this, okay, boom. And then like this, you know? And then you can go ahead and seal up all this. Boom, put on a freaking sheet door right here, you know? And then boom, easy. Now you're expanded out. That's how you kind of expand out the starter. This is what it kind of looks like from the top. It's kind of a cool shape. I like it. Looks like a wiener, you know? And then, pretty much, people are going to be wondering, like, how do you get the freaking tier 3 down in the triangle? I don't know if this is really something that, like, you're going to always be able to do. Like, here, man, like, let me just take this out, right? The tier 3. So, pretty much the way that you do it, though, is, you have to get a tier 3. So, like, if you were to expand this base and you really, really wanted to do the tier 3 thing in the window, you'd want to expand it like this. And then make this right here also a wood wall that's soft side. Okay, I hate this. Yeah, you would want to go like this if you really wanted to get the tier 3 down here eventually. But pretty much, look at both the legs, like the right inside leg, right? And notice on how it's inside the triangle. That's really all that you really have to look at. Just go like that, boom. Then you can put down a wall here, and then rotate this, and then you can put a wall here. That's kind of how it works, so yeah, just so you know. And, like, yes, it works in vanilla. Me and my friend have rocked it and whatever. So the thing is, when me and him did it, we had our own separate starter base, and then we came over here and made this thing, you know? So that's why it can be kind of a bad idea to start out of this thing and try and get a tier 3 down here instantly. You're better off starting inside of a different starter base, whatever design you like, and then as soon as you build up on a bunch of resources and a tier 3, as soon as you have that tier 3, that's when you should come over here and make this just so you can utilize this cool thing right here. So yeah, that's kind of how that whole thing works. Now let's say that you're ready to start expanding. Boom, break this, boom, break this, right? Sorry, this is a little bit complicated because we just did like the whole tier 3 thing, but whatever, I guess. Let's go ahead and go like that. Now I need to freaking do the stone thing again. Oh my god. Right? So then you're going to have this right here on this square over here, right? Boom. This is what it's looking like. And then, so this right here is about to be the front door to the next vault. And then you can make this a garage door now. Over here, it's probably going to be 2 single doors unless you don't start from this. Then you can get sheet garage. But anytime that I personally live inside of a starter, you know, obviously a lot of us like to have it where we have this door open up to this to create like a secure airlock type thing. So that's why it would be 2 singles right there. And now then over here would be the next vault. Which, you know, you would pretty much just reflect it on, like, exactly... Okay, this is bad, guys. This is very, very bad. Okay, so pretty much you would put down, you know, the 2 triangles here. Okay. You see these 2 triangles that I just now placed? They would be elevated down. We all know how that works. I literally just showed you. So, just keep that in mind, all right? I'm going to have to do this without doing that, okay? So this right here is how it would kind of be, which this doesn't really work right now currently because, you know, I couldn't make that, but, yeah. You guys know what's happening. Boom, boom, right? So then you have this vault. You cover it all up with walls and floors. 100% like that. And now you have the double vault. You could literally just rock this, honestly, without a large furnace and just, like, get, like, a small airlock made here. And freaking call it a day if you want, right? Literally 2 vaults, just like that, and then just add whatever honeycomb that you want. Done, right? Like, you could do that if you want. It's up to you. But we're going to go ahead and continue this, you know, the actual entire way. So, now you have your second vault over here. You're going to have this like that. So, this right here is what the other vault's going to look like. It literally exactly like the other one. From up top, this right here is what it looks like. It should literally be like a perfect reflection. So, yeah, just look at that. Hopefully, everything matches up. And, yeah, that's kind of what's going on now. So now let's say that you want to expand out of this bad boy, right? You want to go and get that beautiful large furnace down. Okay, cool. I'm down. Get 1 square down. Get that down. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, just like that. Right? Very, very simple. Easy. Now you're just going to want to fill up these gaps with, you know, some some triangles for honeycomb just to separate the airlock hallways with the vault. This is going to really add a extra layer of security from them going through doors, and it's going to make them really just have to like flow through your core. This is not going to be a good route considering this right here is going to be armored. You're probably going to have these right here upgraded to sheet, right? It's not going to look pretty for them after already going through some doors and then deciding to like go through this and then an armored wall. It's just not going to be good. So yeah, we have that right there set up. So this right here is pretty much just honeycomb except for this triangle here and this triangle here. This right here is where some furnaces are going to go, okay? So just keep that in mind. Don't block this off. Right, and again, you can upgrade these walls right here to whatever you personally want. Sheet, honeycomb, I don't care what you do, alright? It's all up to you, okay, pal? And it all just kind of depends on what resources you have. These can be stone if you want them to be. They probably could be, honestly, but, yeah, I don't know. Just do whatever you really want to. Now for the large furnace part, though. I actually can't get any triangles down here, which you don't have to get triangles down to do the large furnace. It's just to kind of map it out. So pretty much what we're going to do is that we're going to, let's say that all of these 6 circle triangles are all twig for us, right? Then you would basically just put a triangle off each one of them, and then it would pretty much just create this circle, this hexagon type thing, right? This is where your large furnace is going to go. And, yeah. I've never actually like done a base tutorial like this. Usually a lot of the other ones that I do are like insanely simple. This is still simple, but you know, you're going to be outside expanding and stuff. You might die with all your resources, but you know, it's all good. Garage door for the large furnace is going to go there. This wall is going to go there, right? It's just fantastic. Then you're going to build up all these walls by 2. Type of thing. And then what you're going to do now is actually, you know, get down like some stairs here, get this down, and then a half wall down. Keep in mind, this is all going to be like twig and stuff for you guys. Like these 2 things right here are temporary. They're just some twig things that we're just placing down, right? Everything that I just now placed down, those 3 things are all twigs, so don't be upgrading that. But it's pretty much just to get these inside here like that, and then destroy those, and then you can kind of run these along inside here. Because right here, pretty much what we're doing, we're using full-on walls to our advantage, because half walls take the exact same amount to upgrade. So, yeah, that's kind of what this whole thing is. And then you could add a second layer as well. Honestly, though, before you do this, you might want to make sure that the large furnace actually fits. Although it should, like, pretty much no matter what. You'd have to get really unlucky to have it not be able to fit inside of here, but after those things are down, just place down this, and then yeah, just place it up as high as you can up against those, and then yeah, that's kind of how that whole thing works. And then yeah, pretty much just pray to God that you can actually loot this thing somehow. Here a minute, I actually just want to make sure, just for everyone, to see if there's like a certain way that you should place this. Maybe like this, so you can actually, yeah, this right here is good. So place it like kind of crooked, just so you could definitely loot it very easily. So yeah, don't place it like full on like right toward you, because then it might be kind of blocked and be annoying. Now, when doing this, do this and this right here, this and this, right? Very easy. It's all basic, guys. This is so simple. This right here, no, it's not a triangle ladder hatch, never mind. It's not. This right here is what your entrance is going to look like. You go off the squares here, boom. And then, you know, you have your things here. And then actually, not that triangle. This right here is how your front airlock thing is going to be kind of set up, alright? This right here is going to be the way upstairs. Again, sorry if I'm going like kind of fast. You know, I just don't want the video to be too long for you. Like, you can pause it and stuff, so yeah. I'm not trying to get smart ass with you either, alright? Alright, so yeah, there's all that right there so far. So far, let's just go up above. We have this, right? And again, you can like cover up random holes that are obvious to fill in. Very simple stuff so far. And again, at this point where we are right now, at this point I would probably almost have both of these vaults fully sheet, if not one armored then one stone or something. So make sure that you are upgrading like these actual vaults to armored like the tour kind of showed you. Now I guess let's go ahead and get started on the second floor. And again, oh yeah, one more just small tip. When you're putting down these shop front windows, right? Very important thing. Don't put it down left to or right to left, because now look, I just now put down that, now this one's not going down. So you really just want to put down the left one first and then this one. Then it's going to place type of thing. So yeah, just make sure that you don't mess that up because it can be kind of annoying. Then you'll waste some resources. So, and then again, throughout like all these empty spaces, double doors everywhere. Unless you want to use, oh yeah, no, and then single doors here where the furnaces would be. You know, very, very easy. I'm just gonna freaking spam these things down just real quick, just because I don't want people forgetting that like that's what these rooms are. You know, like there would be 3, but yeah. Then yeah, pretty much, yeah, all the double door frames that you guys see me place down are all for garage doors / double armored doors. So yeah, this right here is a locker spot. Place down a locker, and then do this, and then do this. Again, you don't even have to do that if you don't want. Personal preference, literally leave it open if you want. Just adds a little extra layer of security. And then yeah, second floor time, baby. Let's do this. So the thing that I like to do first, right, assuming that you're going to have all of your vault stuff armored or sheeted, whatever, you're going to be able to kind of map out where your vault is from like up above, right? So I'm just going to do this acting like I have a fully armored vault, which this is what you are going to be aiming for. As we all know, again, like I have to explain it in like the way that I am, just in case if there is any new players watching, because I don't want them getting too confused. So yeah, you have a fully armored vault, right? Boom. And again, you want to have this exact thing that I just now did, upgrading all this to, or at some point in the game, on both sides. You want to have that on literally both sides with the same thing on each one. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, all right? So we can kind of map out from up above, like where our vault is, right? So with these, what I'm going to do is add a bunch of walls here. Very, very easy. Stupid simple, right? And again, we're utilizing the actual big walls, not the half walls like, you know. What is happening? Why can't I? Okay, there we go. We're actually utilizing the big walls, like with the large furnace, instead of using half walls because they take the exact same amount. So yeah, this right here, pretty much, you're probably going to have like one wall broken here before you finish, but put down one half wall, and again, that's going to be twig, and then you can destroy it right after. And then literally just go like this everywhere inside of here. And then on both of these layers, you're going to be wanting to put down like some low walls inside of here type of thing. So kind of like this, this, and this. And you can fill up the entire thing with low walls everywhere. It's better that way. It is. It's not going to hurt. But I just don't feel like it's super necessary to do that. As long as you're just stopping a decent amount of the splashing, then it's fine. And either way, the entire vault's pretty much open on the inside, so splashing is... You know, or like blowing into one spot is going to get you everywhere, no matter what, so yeah. Then up here, do the same thing. And again, you might be someone that wants to be upgrading both these layers right here, like all this right here to sheet. Do it if you want. I'm only going to do it with the top layer, though. Some people recommend upgrading every single thing on your base to sheet because it can help out the TC upkeep and like fitting everything in there more properly. So go for that if you're that person, you know? I have nothing against it. So yeah, we just now did that, and then cover this right here up with a wall, and then boom, that right there is your vertical honeycomb for it done. And then the honeycomb for the armored is, again, just stupid easy. Go like that. It's so easy. You're going to be wanting to have this sheet endgame, so you could have it stone for a couple days, whatever, it's fine, but then eventually upgrade it to sheet. That is all good, obviously. So yeah, that's that. Now it's sheet armored no matter what into like your thing, unless they go through this and then down one, which is, well, I mean, you're going to be putting this right here up by one, like this with the honeycombs, and it's stone, which is the same as a sheet wall, then armored, so yeah. That's why I just feel like having this right here be stone is just worth it, not having it be sheet. You just don't want to have a bunch of stone on your base, obviously. But yeah, no, this right here is like kind of like what we have so far here. Let's go ahead and just honeycomb the other vault up just real quick. I'm going to upgrade all of it just real quick off camera. Alright, boom. Just now did all this one, right? Same thing. Very basic and simple. And literally, it's all just triangle honeycomb. And honestly, again, like, you could... like with this honeycomb, add more triangle honeycomb in between, but I feel like just having one sheet wall, one armored wall is really good because, well, again, like you have two vaults, so like, you know, they're going through two sheet walls, two armored walls, like no matter what, if they're just going from the outside into your vault, so that's already really good. And Again, it all just kind of depends on who you are as a player, how much you really like the grinding, you know, how much stuff you actually have, so. You could literally, like, if you want to, like, with the honeycomb, go crazy. Literally go like this if you want, and then just keep on adding more, but I feel like it's not really going to be worth it because then the door route is just going to be used, like, for sure, and it's just not going to be worth wasting those resources. Alright, and so, yeah, that's that. So far, we have this type of thing, you know? And again, with, like, these quick depot rooms, literally just be sheeting all this different stuff up over time, you know? Just, like, as you get metal, it's just going to be better. You want to upgrade pretty much all of this backside of this thing to sheet, like, as fast as possible. A lot of the front area can stay stone, but again, just upgrade stuff as you go. A lot of you guys know what you're doing, obviously, but I'm just, you know, giving you just, like, that quick reminder. And again, to the new players, I have to be talking to them, too. So, upstairs, right? We're going to be going like this. This right here is what our upstairs hallway is going to look like. Literally like this. Right? So we have our hallways here. Cool. And then this over here is going to be like that, right? Where it's just kind of like that. And then this over here is going to be like that. Boom. Easy. Super, super simple. And then, again, put floor goes inside here. Bring it up another wall, then do the freaking half wall thing. Quadruple layer it. Do whatever you want, you know? That right there is going to be a double door frame. Single wall right here. And then over here, it's going to be, I think, single again, and then garage. And then pretty much just like that. So, yeah. And then if you want to, again, these right here were planter box rooms inside the tour that I showed you guys. You could make these also 4-box loot rooms, but the problem with doing that is that these ones right here are already going to be that. So you don't really want to make it to where then they can splash this, but again, I showed you guys that one small way to avoid splashing and stuff. So you could do that if you want, then have loot all be right there. Again, depends on how big your team is, how much loot you have, how much stuff you need to store, all that stuff, okay? I know that I'm being, like, crazy, like, over-explainative with this. I don't even know if that's a word, but I feel like it is necessary just so, you know, everyone kind of understands it. Like, right now, like, when I'm making, like, at this stage when I'm making the second floor, is this, like, what this floor right here should look like? Not at all. Literally, all this right here should be sheet. Literally all of this. Make sure that literally everything right here. Not joking. Make sure that everything right here is sheet. Like, you literally just need to, like, make sure of that, okay? Especially right here above the tier 3 and stuff. Like, just make sure that, like, you're actually upgrading and everything. Again, new players sees this video, makes the entire thing out of stone and stuff. It's just not what it's made for, you know? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this thing of honeycomb now, or vertical honeycomb, then I'll be right back with you guys. Again, it's the exact same thing that we did right over here. Literally, I just now put walls all around this, you know, like all around, like, the vault and whatever. In this shape, this right here is the shape that it's in. This is it. Literally a hexagon plus 1 triangle. And you put down this, do this, place these all around, low walls, and then I will be right back with you guys. You guys can do this right here on your own. Alright, well, I'm pretty much all done with mine. Again, half wall right here in the middle. Boom. Or not a half wall, like half floor thing right here in the middle. Patch it up. Boom. Easy. Now that side's done. You actually could have just done that when you were doing this one. You probably did. So, yeah. Very, very easy. Sorry if this video is kind of hard to go across because I'm not a base builder content creator. I'm not good with this thing. So now, you know, pretty much just, you know, put a floor above everything in this besides right here above the triangle, okay? So everywhere except for right here in front of this single door right there in, like, the center. All right, boom, there we go. Cool, look at that. And again, very, very simple. Go like that right there. Twig half wall, it would not be stone. Go like that, like this. Destroy the twig, and then upgrade this right here to stone, and then, you know, easy. Easy stuff right there, man. Easy quadruple furnace base right there, okay? And then, you know, up here is where you can, you know, do whatever. Add your triangle ladder hatch, have your, you know, here a minute. Can you add a... There? Yeah, no, you can't. So yeah, like, you pretty much need a ladder or a triangle ladder hatch to get up and to get up here. You can even add, like, you know, a door if you prefer that. If you prefer to have a door, then do that, you know. Or if you just want a ladder hatch, then just do that. Do whatever you really want to. And then again, the whole windmill thing and all that can be left for you guys. You guys can maybe find, like, your own spots where, like, you prefer to have your windmill, all of your turrets, stuff like that. But That's pretty much the base, I'm pretty sure, you know? And again, like, it's not fully furnished or anything for you guys. Well, it was in the tour, so again, go back to the tour if you want to see it be furnished and learn how to do all that. But, yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in. And I'm just going to do just one last just quick tip thing, because some people are like, dude, how do you get 4 boxes in a circle and stuff like that, you know? Well, before you get 4 boxes in a circle, I definitely prefer for you to get a garage door down first, because you're going to be wanting to get a garage door down before you do these loot rooms, unless you like do like the back 2 boxes first, and then like that's it. But yeah, pretty much just, you know, very, very simple. It might take a little bit of time to actually like learn how to do this. I don't know the life of a new Rust player, so but yeah, pretty much at this stage you're going to be wanting to put down a garage door, because you're not going to be able to put one down with these boxes over here. I just hate on how it's like that, but it is how it is. And then pretty much just line it up with like the blue. Boom, scoot that man over. And this one right here, scoot him over. Cool. And then pretty much to get a half wall in here, like let's say that you have all these things full. Oh, well, actually no, let's say that you don't. You would literally go like, here man, let me just do this with twig. So twig, boom, boom, boom. Twig triangle out the side, demolish, demolish, and demolish. Boom. Then that right there is going to be upgraded to stone. Go outside. You can destroy this now. Doesn't matter. It's this right here stuck to the wall. And then, you know, put down this box here. Then this one right here next. Boom, there's that box. Then since the triangle is this way and not coming from the tier 3 side like we would usually want, you're going to have to pick this box back up, right? And then you're going to be wanting to put down this box that goes here next. Boom, there's that box, and then next, boom, that, and then, boom, there you go. That's your 7-box loot room. And again, like, you just do the exact same thing right over here. So yeah, hopefully this video is pretty easy to, you know, come by. Please do drop a like if you guys think this base is pretty sick, because me, someone that's been playing this game a decent amount, is really, really excited to start using this. And I've already got online one time by a really, really big squad. And, like, I'm talking 3 M2s, like 3 rocket launchers. Like, me and my buddy got online inside this base already after, like, 3 days of making it for the first time. And, like, it had, like, the sheet honeycomb, the frickin' armored vaults. And, like, if you did not see that video, I would recommend going and watching it on my channel, okay? It's within, here, man, like, if you're watching this video later on, compared to, like, when it actually came out, the season that it was in was Duo Vanilla Rust, Season 14. It's somewhere within, like, that season. Somewhere past like episode like 15. It should be like 16, 17, or 18. One of those. It should be called like online rating, like the new base or something. So like if you're interested in that, go check it out. Yeah, overall, I would highly recommend, you know, sheeting up all of your honeycomb at some point, sheeting up all of your floors at some point. And actually, throughout like your core right here, make sure that you're actually armoring up these floors at some point when you actually get enough high qual and, you know, all that stuff, obviously. And then one more thing that I highly, highly do recommend with this base is getting external TCs down. So the way that you can kind of do that in a very, very easy way, you could either use like sheet doors if you want. Sheet doors are kind of dumb to use for external TCs, makes it really, really easy to take them. But I would recommend getting reinforced windows. That's going to be like your best bet. And then some TCs, obviously, and then go, and then pretty much get on, like, a side of your base, go until building priv disappears, right, and pretty much just, like, put down a foundation as close as you can to your base, sheet it up, put a TC on it, boom, right, and then boom, 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 sheet, 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 put some frickin' metal frags inside there, and then, you know, window it off, and then pretty much what you'll do from there is just go like that. And then you're just going to want to make like 4 of these things. I mean, 2 could work, but 4 is ideal for sure. And then just sheet or stone up all this. You don't have to make all this sheet, but sheet's probably the best, because if you get raided by like a pretty big squad, right, then they can just jackhammer out like a lot of these foundations and stuff, and it's just not going to be like that worth it. But yeah, no, make like one of those on like all 4 sides of your base. So, you know, we have one there, then you would want one there, there, there. Common sense, but, you know, a lot of people, I definitely want to be explaining it to like a lot of different people. And out to you guys that want to be making berry farms, there is room inside of here for you. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. This right here is like the actual, like this right here is what your base should look like endgame. This one right here is just a tutorial, me showing you like the layout and stuff, you know? So make sure that you actually go back to the tour, pay attention. These floors and stuff don't really have to do with my version of it. You could always add that if you want, but this right here is honeycomb for these loot rooms. They're like splash helpers, pretty much. And then let's go and look at our frickin' tiny upkeep. Right? 8,300 metal frags, 167 high qual, and 9k stone. You cannot tell me that having a double vaulted large furnace base is not like worth it with that upkeep. Like, this is still so like dirt cheap in my opinion. So cheap. Oh yeah, guys, and so one more thing, right? And so not only make sure that you have a bag for each person in your group inside the vault, unless you don't want to do that, you only want to have like 2 people inside of it, whatever. The way to steal your vault, in case you don't know, because some people might not know, I just needed to like make this and record this just to make sure that people know. The way that you want to seal up your vault each day, I always do twig now, because I heard that it got patched and the incense rockets don't actually destroy twig anymore. You can make it and upgrade it to wood if you want, and then destroy it from a tool, or destroy it with a tool from behind the next day if you want. But I use twig, you know, I have nothing against it. It could be bad, but I don't think that it is. But you pretty much just put down that right there, and then this, and then sheet, or if like you have an armored vault, make it armored, then that's pretty much how you seal it. And then as soon as you wake up in your bag, boom, I'm up the next day. Come down here, destroy this, and then it opens it up. So yeah, that's kind of how that whole mechanic works. In case if you didn't know how it works, yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, you just have to make sure that you can actually spawn in here. Like, you can't trap yourself out. So yeah, be making sure that you do have a bag inside of here. Yeah, anyway, I guess that I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next new daily video. And to the people that just now stopped by and checked out this base, checking it out, you know, seeing if they like it. Hopefully you like it. If you don't, let me know. Might not be, you know, like, again, the vault space matters for, like, bags and stuff. You might just want to, like, you know, go and, like, redesign this thing in, like, your own different way to where it, like, fits your team a little bit better. But, yeah, overall, you could, like, put a tower on this if, like, you're into, like, having, like, a roof floor or anything, really, you know? Do whatever you really want with this and add whatever you guys really want, But yeah, overall, I will see you guys tomorrow, to the daily viewers. And if you just stopped by to check out the base, hopefully you enjoyed your time. Hopefully I did okay with this whole building content creator type thing. I'm not a building content creator, so that's why I might have came off kind of bad. But yeah, no, to you that's watching this video, have a fantastic day or night, whatever time it is for you that you are watching. And yeah, you know, be upgrading everything. Again, you know. I know that I'm saying it like a million times, but just make sure that you are upgrading all of like your different, you know, spots and stuff here. So yeah, have a fantastic day or night, whatever time it is for you, and yeah, peace out. Bye-bye, dear.